no matter how much Bitcoin you're hodling or how much money you have, if you can't get out of bed because your back hurts, it's not worth shit. So I'm going to go off topic a little bit today and talk about, when it comes to an authority or an expert on having your body feel good and being able to move around, who is better than Tom Brady winning Super Bowls at age 40? And I'm not trying to win a Super Bowl. I just want to get down the stairs without my back hurting or my knee hurting. I want to be able to play with my kids, that's all. I don't need to throw a touchdown pass. So, Tom Brady's new book, TB12 Method, How to Achieve a Lifetime of Sustained Peak Performance, I think is revolutionary and will change the way, not only sports training, but just the way we approach, body health. And really, the health of the muscles I want to get to. The whole book is great. He talks about eating and sleeping and all these things. But what I'm interested in is where he talks about pliability. So important. So what I'm going to talk about here first is just the theory of what he talks about, and then I'm going to show you what I do. And I went from less than a year ago. I mean, my knee was to the point I thought I'd never be able to, I can't run anymore. My back every other day with the spasms, I got the neck, and I was getting old. I was like, I'm a fucking old man. But I'm going to show you what I learned and what I've done, and I'm feeling good. Okay, so here's the deal. So first of all, the pattern of the existing regimen for athletes and for people in general is you build strength. You go and you want to always talk about building strength. And then people get injured, and they say, well, then you ice it. And then, so if you get injured, if you hurt your knee, they say, well, then strengthen, you want to strengthen this muscle, and you want to do that. You strengthen around the injury. That's what they teach you. Tom Brady says, no, no, no. That pattern of strengthening and injury and ice and strengthen doesn't work. He says what you need to do, because when you strengthen a muscle, you tighten it, you make it more dense, and that has a few problems. And so what he says, what you need to do is you need to loosen and soften and lengthen the muscles. And the way he says to do that is through an intense massage, or maybe you've seen these rollers. They have some soft ones in the gym. This thing is hard with ridges, and it vibrates. I'm going to show you in a minute. Using that to loosen up the muscles. Now, so I want to talk about why this works, or maybe I'm going to go in order of my notes here. So one of the things people say is, well, I don't like rolling out my muscles, it hurts. I don't know if you've tried it and you put it on certain things, it hurts. It's like, well, I don't really want to do that. The thing that helped me understand and do this more is, if you have a pain, you're going to feel that pain no matter what. Whether it's a little bit throughout the day, or intensely once in a while, or while you're on a mat rolling it out, you'll feel that pain. And the question is, do you want to feel the pain when it's all of a sudden, or throughout the day, or for a few minutes when you're on the mat and you can deal with that pain and learn to relax and learn to let go of those tense muscles and not cause secondary injuries because of your tension? So if you feel pain when you're rolling, it should make you happy that you're feeling it now at that point when you're working on it, and not when you're walking down the stairs. Okay? Next is, I now look at a lot of our day as it's all about absorbing impact, right? When you walk down the stairs, each step is an impact that you hit your foot, and it needs to be absorbed through the body. Or whether you just sort of get pushed all of a sudden, unexpected, you need to be able to absorb, and a lot of that is through your muscles allowing that force to be dispersed. If you have a tense muscle, it doesn't get dispersed. The force may just end up smashing into something, causing pain, or to protect yourself, you tense up other muscles. This stuff can be a spiral in the wrong direction. So being pliable. That's why you see kids, and I watch my kids jump off the couch and land on their knees, and they're just like, they don't care. Because their body is so soft and flexible, they can just absorb the impact. So this is extremely important, okay? Now, I'm going to show you what I do. First of all, you know, these things aren't cheap, but I bought the 2 from Tom Brady, okay? I'm going to show you this one first, because it's a little less intuitive. This big ball, and let me show you something crazy here too. This thing vibrates. Okay, that's level 1. I don't know if you can hear it. 2. This level 3, I can't even hold this. I can't even use this on level 3. It's crazy. And I'm going to show you, but I actually put a mat on my wall. And let me tell you one other thing when doing this rolling. You can't see, I got a TV right there. I put in this mirror so I can watch the TV when I'm right? I can watch the TV. I created a rule. I'd never watched Game of Thrones. I said, I'm only going to watch Game of Thrones while rolling. You watch an episode a day. It's an hour of rolling a day. Very fun. So this is great because if you want a good massage right here. Well, what about right here? And, you know, I always wanted, you go to a masseuse, you tell them, they do it for a few minutes. Watch this. So where's your pain point? Now, I was showing someone once, and he's like, oh, right back here, right? So then he's like this, and he's like, I said, no, where you said, you know, you put it down, bend down a little, and push. And you can't see here, but I can push on the floor and really, dig in there. And then, the vibrating just went on. I'm going to turn that off. So here, look at this. Rolling on the neck. When I started doing this, my neck was, I could not do this. This would send a shock wave of pain all the way down my arm. So just this rolling out, all like this, put it lower, come here. Oh yeah. Okay, I mean, you can do this for a while. Now, one of the things about this, and then if you vibrate it too, you're done and you're like, ooh, I feel loose, but let's be real. An hour later, that tension comes back. And some of you, you'll have to roll forever before you break through. Like now, I move this thing, I'm feeling, you know when you feel the muscles, when you feel like they're all like moving when you rub it? You may start and you're like, you know, it's like a friggin' bone, right? It feels like. But it's your muscles. It takes time. Sometimes when you do this stuff, and also, let me show you too. Guess what? Did you know you also have muscles on this side of your arm? Who knew? And guess what? They're all connected, going like this. Oh my God. Amazing. Sometimes you do it and you're done and you're like, oh my God, I can feel blood flow in my hand. But most of the time it's like, okay, that feels good. And it's a long-term thing. It's like hodling, right? It takes a long time. After months, it's kind of one of those things like with my knee, I was like, it was a little better. I felt little things here and there, but it was sort of like one day I'm like, my knee's fine. I mean, I can run now. So that's the ball roller. And now I'm going to show you the other roller. And you see here, okay? So now you got this thing, and I literally do my entire body, right? If you see this here, shoot, I'm going to put this down a little lower. I mean, I literally, okay, can you see? I start my ankle, and then up the calf, all the way up my leg. And not only that, I'm doing the back of my leg, right? And I'm doing the side of my leg. And then, listen, I usually don't show you my ass on camera, but please, I hope I don't lose viewers. You go like this. Now I do this side of my leg, right? All the way, the side. And sometimes, I mean, I remember first time I did under here. See this? Behind my knee, I was like, holy shit, did that hurt right here? I had no idea. Turns out that was connected. My knee hurt here. Turns out I think that one of the main causes was extreme tension here. I didn't even know it hurt here. It's crazy stuff. So, and then of course, your hip. Now this thing vibrates too. Now, it's hard to vibrate hard on your neck. You feel like your head's gonna fall off, but this thing, I mean, this is just level 2. Level 3, you probably can't capture that on camera. It's heavy vibration. Get this thing vibrating. But, you know, your hip can take some vibration, you know, and then going like this used to, I mean, I could not do this at all. And so you're just rolling. And remember, so what is the point of vibration? Remember I said you're absorbing force. You're absorbing impact. By vibrating, you're feeling just this impact come in. And then when you feel a place of pain, take a deep breath. Let it sit there. You know, when it comes to what do you roll, roll where the most pain is. Also, rolling, you know, I would roll on my, you know, let's say you're rolling right here. Wow, this is a bone. Guess what? When you have impact, force, doesn't care if it's a bone or a muscle, you really shouldn't have pain. I had certain places, I had such pain, I was like, well, this is probably just all humans hurt here. Like, this can't possibly ever not hurt. You do this process, that pain can go away. Amazing. Thank you, Tom Brady. And one other way to look at it, too, is a lot of it is just about improving blood flow. And Tom Brady says, too, do a lot of your, when you really are rolling hard, do it towards your heart to help. It's better for the blood flow. But if you think about it this way, not only are you absorbing impact better, but in order to heal your muscles or just to feel better, the blood has to be able to flow. If a muscle is tense, the blood won't flow as easily through it. So when you push this through, you're helping all the blood and everything move and get more, you know, what's it called? More, I don't know, flow. There's a word for that that would be better. I can't remember right now. But anyways, I think, I think I touched on everything. So this book, it's a pretty easy read. I mean, if you read about, you know, cryptocurrency and how the fractional reserve banking system is, believe me, this is the easiest book you'll ever read. And I see a lot of people get caught up when he talks about food and what to eat and all these other things. There's a million books on all that, and maybe he's not the only or perfect in that. But when it comes to this pliability about softening your muscles, I don't know, I haven't heard anyone else talking about this. It is a breakthrough, and I still, you know, listen, I love getting a little aerobic, get your heart rate up sometimes for a workout. I like to go do some yoga. As far as strength training, like for me, when I think of all the problems I have, do I need to be stronger? As long as I can lift up my daughter, I'm strong enough. I want no pain. So I'm not doing any more weightlifting, but you may have different goals. Those are all different things. But this rolling needs to be a part of your routine. What Tom Brady does is before every workout, he rolls out every muscle in his body, and after, again, that's twice a day. And I'll tell you, it takes at least an hour if you really want to do every body. So for me, for a while, it's all I did. Now I do other things, and as you get looser, now I'm loose. So if I feel a little pain, great, and I rub it out, it gets better. So it takes time. It's a long-term thing, but this is so important. And like I said, I like a lot of this channel regarding cryptocurrency. It's about following experts. Don't listen to just everybody. Follow experts. Tom Brady, this is someone you can respect and listen to. So check out his book, TB12 Method. And I'm very excited. July 3rd, I actually have an appointment with Tom Brady's trainer for an hour. So that'll be exciting. Anyways, thanks for listening, and see you soon.